Hey everybody, I wanted to give a quick update on Lemonade's churn numbers. I had a user in one of my videos comment with some pointing out some more further back historical numbers for Lemonade, which allowed us to calculate a couple quarters further back their churn and then see the trend over time. If you haven't seen that full marketing video, I'll link it up here on the screen and down below in the description, so feel free to check that out. Let's dive into these numbers. Okay, we got a couple more quarters of data from that, at least since that first video I put out, that show we can calculate the churn numbers, the customer churn for Lemonade. We can't go too much further back because they're, as far as I know, their annual dollar retention values that they now publish or release, those numbers don't go back much further than Q3 of 2019, at least as far as I can tell. If anybody sees numbers for annual dollar retention further back than that, anywhere, please let me know and we can try and fill this in further back. Okay, but I filled in these numbers, customer numbers, in-force premium number, premium per customer, and looking at this annual dollar retention. I define all this, show the math in that other longer video, but you can see a trend here. For, first of all, annual dollar retention was at 69%, and is increasing over time. And in theory, annual dollar retention could even go past 100% the way they defined it. That's a good trend overall. Then you can see their customer churn, or actual churn on a sort of 12-month basis was 44%, 43%, and is slowly trending down over time. If you look at the 12-month actual graph of the churn over 12 months, so you can go back to Q3 of 2019, we had 44% churn. Q4 of 2019, 43% churn, so really bad. That means about 44% of customers, if you look 12 months, back to Q3 of 2018 over to Q3 2019, 44% of customers churned or left the company. It's very bad. but the thing we have to remember is back then, probably most of the customers were renters. And as I've said before, renters, are going to be very transient customers that could come and go from the company, and maybe you're renting for a few months at a time, or you maybe a semester at school and then leave. There just tend to be more young people that have more disruption in life, that have more or variability in their life or change in their life. So they're naturally going to churn a lot higher. But then as the product mix, it becomes more a fuller product mix that can cater to more mature customers. And as existing customers get older, mature themselves with Lemonade, and maybe go back to Lemonade, your churn should decrease over time. And I expect the churn overall to continue to decrease over time. But it's nice we have a couple more quarters here showing that it was higher, 44%, and now it's kind of come down to the 35%, so about a third of customers are churning. And then as I think Lemonade Car is available across the US, I expect this to come down further. And then if you look at in-force premium gain by sales and marketing spend, we have a couple more quarters there we can look at as well. And we had, actually, if you go back here, we have 65 cents per of in-force premium gain for dollar of sales and marketing spend. So the bigger the number, the better, means you're gaining more for every dollar of marketing you're spending. This also would include, buried in this number would be, organic growth. As that improves, would improve this number. So it was a couple more quarters there to look at, 0.65, 0.79, pretty bad numbers. We are seeing, it sort of helps add to the story that this is improving over time. It's not just sort of scaling up and down or variably random. It is generally improving over time. And again, I expect this number to increase quite a bit as bigger ticket item products like Lemonade Car is offered everywhere, and as people can bundle those products together and stick with Lemonade or add them to their existing package without any more marketing spend. So those are some good, couple more indicators I wanted to point out. So I wanted to share those few quick thoughts with you and hope give you a few more data points. If you haven't seen the full marketing video, feel free to check that out. And I wanted to say as well, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. I will be putting out a video soon with thoughts I've had or information I've gathered so far about Lemonade Car, the product itself, what customers think. Someone at Lemonade, higher up at Lemonade that I was talking to about it, some of the details around it. And so I'll be sharing some of those in another quick video here soon. So make sure to subscribe for that. And thank you so much for watching. Remember, it's in the bag.